What up? I don't know what that is, but hey, hello. So a few days ago, just a few days ago, it's not that old. I know I'm a bit like behind on this, but I was slightly a bit busy. But anyways, a few days ago, EA released a FIFA Ultimate Team of the Year, and if you have not seen it, but by now you should have. But I'm just gonna show it anyways for context purposes. So here is the Team of the Year. It has Gianluigi Donnarumma, João Cancelo, Ruben Diaz, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Kevin De Bruyne, Jorginho, Kante, Kylian Mbappe, Robert Lewandowski, and Lionel Messi. Those are the 11 players that have been voted for by the people, for the people, to the people. I don't know if that makes sense, but I always wanted to use that saying, and I don't know, it just felt like it fit right now. But I'm not for today's video, as you may already see by the title. I'm gonna be building my own team of the year. Yeah, this is build a team. You know how we have build a bear, and this is like build a team. Let's just go. And the team that I'm gonna be building, I'm gonna be managing. I'm the manager, and you know why I get to manage this team? Because as you may or may not know, I am actually that secret FIFA card that EA never told you about, the highest rated card in the entire FIFA 22 database.
Stop the cap.
But anyways, yeah, that's why I get to manage this team, because I'm qualified, and I played for Real Madrid back in the day. Yeah, back in the Galacticos era, I was part of it. So there we go. All right, so in this video, I'm not really gonna talk much about the 11. You know, it's been voted for, and it's fine. I don't really have much issues about it. Well, actually, if I'm making my own team, that means I have some slight issues with it. But in terms of like, I'm not gonna express those issues. I'm just gonna make my team and explain why, basically. All right, so before this whole team came about, there was about 80 nominees, if I remember correctly, and from that 80 it got like cut down to just 11 players. Whoa, I'm not gonna be nominating all those 80 players. I actually have my own shortlist from those 80 players, and then from those shortlist I'm gonna start creating my 11. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about the shortlist. The shortlist is like, I see them, what they did, and it's amazing, and they deserve to be in this 11, but they're probably not gonna be. But because they are shortlisted, it's a sign of appreciation, and it's kind of like a consolation award in a way, you know. So there we go. Let's start with the goalkeepers. So the shortlisted goalkeepers are my favorite goalkeepers, so the goalkeepers that have impressed me the last 12 months are Thibaut Courtois, Thibaut the Brick Wall Courtois. The second goalkeeper that has been nominated or has been shortlisted by me is Gianluigi Donnarumma. My spaghetti mafia mans makes an appearance. And the next one, Edison, Manchester City's Edison. And then we move on to Mendy, Edouard Mendy. Yes, the boy that won the Champions League, the boy that won the Super Cup. And then the last goalkeeper that I decided to shortlist is Jan Oblak or Jan Oblak. I don't know, it depends whether you're a Jan or a Jan person. I'm more of a Jan person. So Jan Oblak. We have done the goalkeepers, so they are the nominees. And now we're starting to build this team, and we're starting with a goalkeeper. So my goalkeeper is going to be, there's only gotta be one. And that one goalkeeper is, drum roll please, Gianluigi Donnarumma. There we go. Donnarumma is my goalkeeper, and there we go. Goalkeeper is set, and like I said, this man had such an incredible Euros tournament, and for someone that loves Italy and was cheering for Italy, I cannot help but exclude this man. Literally, I appreciate what Mendy did, Champions League, you know, and I appreciate what Thibaut Courtois does for Real Madrid. But for me, Donnarumma is the one that takes it. So there we go. That's the first player in my 11. That's my goalkeeper, and I believe in him. And there we go. I picked him. And now we move on to defense. Alright, defenders. Who has made it into the shortlist? who is shortlisted and will possibly make it into the back four. I'm going for a back four, yes. I'm not doing what FIFA did with a front four. That's just weird in my opinion. But anyways, we're going for a solid back four. So my shortlisted players to make it in the defense include Trent Alexander-Arnold. The next defender that I have decided to shortlist is Leonardo Benuti. Again, representing that whole Euros, Italia. And another defender that I'm putting in this list is his partner in crime, Chiellini. Them two during the Euros were killing it. Had a whole brick wall and King Kong partnering up. He and Bonucci were absolutely rock solid. Another one of my defenders is João Cancelo. And again, when I did that whole best fullbacks in the Premier League video, he was my second best fullback in the Premier League. So why would I leave him out now? And then I've also put another in Leonardo Spinazzola. Ole, 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 ole. So there we go. And then we also have Ruben Diaz. Again, I've spoken so much about Ruben Diaz. He's also one of Manchester City's great defenders. And the last one that I've also decided to put in this list is Antonio Rudiger. Oh my word. Oh my word. Whether it was Rudiger with the mask or Rudiger without the mask, he was a whole concrete vertical floor for Chelsea. So those are my shortlisted defenders. So who's gonna make it into that back four? It's tense, it's hectic, there's a lot of talent, feelings might get hurt, but unfortunately it has to be done. So building that back four, who is standing in front of Gianluigi Donnarumma? The first one making it into the defense is the boy Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's making it into my starting 11. He was not in EA's one, but he is in mine because I think he's great. He's exceptional. The next defender that I am putting into this list is João Cancelo. So Premier League ripping, the one, he made it into EA's one and he's making it into mine because he's just that great. Now there's only 2 spots left and like a great amount of talent still in that short list. So who are my 2 that are gonna be in the middle, you know, kind of like the heart of defense? And let's start with Leonardo Benuti. Bonucci is not going anywhere. I'm not leaving out Bonucci. Bonucci is great and Bonucci is gonna be in my team. Now there's only that 1 spot left and I am giving that 1 spot to Giorgio Chiellini. And there's my back 4. So let's move on to the midfielders, you know. So the nominees, Luka Modric, 36 I believe, and he is still growing like he's not stopping anytime soon. And then I move on to Verratti. Oh my word. Verratti is just one of those players that knows how to like bring flow to like the midfield and change the way the game is going, or I don't know, he just has this impact both for PSG and for Italy. Like he was just so important for Italy, that one piece that when he was not there things were a little bit different. So that's why I decided to put him here, because he just had so much impact in a match. The following 3, I'm not going to really speak much about them because they were in that best 11, and you know, if you watch football in general, I don't think I need to talk about them again, and I have talked about them in the past. But the other shortlisted midfielders are Jorginho, Kante and KDB. And then I move on to the last 2 that I decided to shortlist is Thomas Mueller. So that's the first one. I mean, Mueller is just so great. Not only is he funny, he also does so much for Bayern Munich in his midfield positions. He provides assists to Robert Lewandowski and his other teammates, and sometimes he scores these crazy goals and you wonder, is this man lucky or is he just great? And then the last player that I have shortlisted for the midfielders is Jude Bellingham. I will never forget that Champions League photo. Yo, that photo is old and it still is. It's actually my wallpaper. Jude Bellingham, young, crazy amount of energy and talent, doing amazing things for Borussia Dortmund. This was an even tougher choice because there's only space for 3 midfielders, unfortunately. So the first midfielder that is making it into my 11 is Luquita, Papi, Luka Modric in the midfield. So there we go. I imagine not appreciating Luka Modric. Could never be me. And then another midfielder that I am including is Verratti. And it's not just because I think he has very nice looking eyes. He's a great talent, and therefore I think he deserves to be in the 11, my 11. And then the last midfielder that I am including is Jorginho. I mean, trophies aside, Jorginho is actually quite, at some point he was like ice cold Jorginho. He takes such amazing penalties. It works out 98% of the time. And besides that, in the midfield, Jorginho played an important role for Italy. And I think him and Kante together did amazing things for Chelsea. But unfortunately, there's only space for one of them. And this time around, I'm going to drop Kante and I'm putting in Jorginho. So there's my midfield. The midfield is done. Now we just have one more position to fill in the attack. There is a lot of talent. Maybe that's why FIFA decided to go for a 4 at the back. Insane, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make tough decisions. Again, feelings might get hurt, but does not matter because it's not like they'll see this. But anyways, so nominees in this list, I'm gonna go a bit quicker for this one because you just have to hear the names and you know what these people do. So Mohamed Salah. Firstly, I just want to say I feel like Salah gets disregarded so many times in so many things and so many awards that it's just sad. What does he need to do to actually make it into something? Yes, he gets nominated, but he just never gets into anything permanent in a way. It's weird. But Salah's definitely in my list. Kareem Benzema again, definitely in my list. Kareem the Dream. Again, he gets older, but he gets better. You just have to watch and be amazed by his improvements and the way he keeps going. Federico Chiesa. Do I need to say much? Really? Euros, the boy, was blazing through the field. And then Romelu Lukaku, simply because he was just so amazing under Antonio Conte. Kylian Mbappe. Again, Mbappe is one of those names where I don't really need to explain why Mbappe is shortlisted. He just is, because he's great. You seen him? And then Robert Lewandowski, best player of the year. FIFA means best player of the year. Obviously, he's making into this list. Again, I've said so many great things about Robert. I keep calling him Robert like I know the dude. Lewandowski. There we go. He makes it into this list. Cristiano Ronaldo. Again, another player that is making it into the short list. And then the last one is Erlin Holland. Again, physically dominant. Goals, he's scoring. Pace, he's fast. Talent, he got it. Goals, a lot of them. So Haaland makes it into the list, and those are all the nominees. But from that list of amazing talents, there can only be 3. I'm just gonna do it right away. Striker, Kareem Benzema. Again, I don't know why Kareem is not winning stuff. I genuinely don't know why he's not getting some sort of appreciation. But there we go. My striker would be Kareem Benzema. I put him in there because I know he's going to be scoring goals for the team. I know he's going to be providing assists as well. Another player that makes it into my list is Mohamed Salah. Again, I don't get why they don't award him or appreciate him much, So I don't get it, but for me, I will appreciate him. I don't like Liverpool, but when I see talent, I recognize. And then that last position would actually go to Robert Lewandowski. I don't know, you just can't kind of blind eye to Robert and what he does and the goals that he scores and the talent that he has. So there we go. That is my whole team Finished. So there is my FIFA Ultimate Team of the Year. What do you think about it? Is it good? Is it bad? Who would you replace? Who would you chuck out? Who would you bench? If there's such a thing. But yes, that's my list. If you wanna share your list, feel free. I enjoy seeing that. So yeah.